Hey there, you're tuning in to LowKey by Oaky, our easygoing sessions for hotel professionals where we chat about industry trends, issues, and solutions.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of LowKey by Oaky. I am Cristina, I am your host for today and I'm also the head of marketing at Oaky, and today we have a very special guest with us. We have Nada. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thank you. I'm very excited to be here.
So some of you may already know Nada from talking all things hospitality related, but for those that don't know you yet, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. So I'm Nada Mahfoud. I joined Oaky in the beginning of March as a key account manager. And I previously worked at Expedia for over 9 years. So yeah, I'm very excited to be part of the Oaky family.
We're very happy to have you here as well. Okay, so let's dive right in. Let's talk about the guest journey. We can all agree that it sets the tone for the entire guest experience from the very beginning until the guest is back home, talking and sharing their experiences. And based on all your years working in the hospitality industry, how crucial it is for hotels to actually map out and prioritize this guest journey?
I think it's very crucial. The guest journey starts already at home when the guest is searching for a stay, doing the research online, social media. It takes a lot of time for the guest to eventually come to your hotel. So I think it's very important to realize the customer journey, how it went, what steps they took, but also to make it seamless and in order to have the same message through the whole journey. So pre-arrival, check-in, and also when the customer leaves, to make sure that it's all seamless and that that you as a hotel are aware of that.
Nice. And sometimes the emotional guest journey is overlooked. How important it is to understand the emotions that the guests go through in the journey?
It is very important as well. Booking a holiday is something that brings a lot of emotion with it. And for example, if you're a family and you're traveling with 3 kids, you as a hotel can only imagine the emotional roller coaster that they have gone through just to get to that hotel. So for you to be aware and to adapt to that, I think that's very important. Whether that's a family or a corporate customer that is checking in on a Monday, for example, that's all really important to be aware of. Yes.
Yeah, indeed. And how have guest expectations changed over the years, and what trends have you observed? What new trends?
So guest expectations have definitely changed over the years. I think personalization is very important. I think nowadays we find it very important to receive a personalized message up front, and with Oaky we give that opportunity to hotels to be able to send that message, but also to personalize it, to know that I am coming together with my friends and we're a group of 3, and be able to provide me with offers that are specifically for me as a customer. And I think that is very important. So that is something that has changed. But also nowadays people really take time to investigate a specific hotel. What is it that they offer? What are the reviews? What is something that is being mentioned a lot of times that is something that really makes this hotel different than the others? And then you already have this expectation. So I think there it's also really important for the hotel to make sure that the expectations that they set online are also met in the hotel. So that's also something that is changing. Customers are expecting more, and they have more access to data, as well as I said, pictures, social media. So I think that's a very important change that is visible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed. And with these evolving expectations, what are some strategies for understanding and actually meeting these customer needs effectively? What can hotels do?
I think the first step would be to really understand who is your customer, figuring that out. What is it that made them eventually book your hotel instead of one of the other 50 hotels in the city center, and make sure that part, let's say you're a spa hotel and you know that a lot of customers are actually booking your hotel because of the spa, to also make sure that during that, as we mentioned, that customer journey, during the pre-arrival, that is something that is highlighted and that they can already book upfront, that massage that they've been looking forward to. So I think there, the hotel can really make an extra step, mm-hmm. and facilitate that to the customer.
So really making sure that your unique selling proposition is actually your differentiator, is actually shown to the guests during the whole
stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
And would you recommend hotels, like for example, going through the whole journey, the hoteliers themselves, to actually make sure that the process is seamless, that they are actually getting this value that they were promised, and so on?
Yes, for sure. And I think that's also where I come in as an account manager, mm-hmm. to really challenge the hotels as well, to ask them, okay, when is the last time that you actually tried booking your hotel, whether that's direct or via OTA? Do you know how what the message is being shown to the customer, and is that visible on every stage, and as well during checkout, because especially in a time where reviews and mouth to mouth is something very important, you really want to make sure that it will be a repeating guest, as well as the fact that they will tell their friends and family about their amazing stay.
Yeah, indeed. And as an account manager, how can hoteliers actually benefit from having a chat with you?
I think they can definitely benefit, and I also benefit from having a chat with hotels, because I learn a lot from them. But I think the thing that I see is I have data access, and I can see what works for a specific hotel and what doesn't work for another hotel, and I can use that data and showcase what a particular hotel can do in order to get the outcome that they desire. But I think what is also really important, that during that whole stage, both myself and the hotel have the guest in mind with everything that we do, whether that's loading a deal or changing a setup, or with Oaky, making sure that the email, that we change the email settings, that we always make sure that that it helps with enhancing the customer journey, and that we always have the guest in the back of our mind.
I guess another way you can also benefit is bringing the different teams together, right? So
exactly.
Helping them not work in silos and aligning the different goals that each department has in order to, they all have a goal, right? Make
exactly.
the hotel successful and create great experiences for guests.
Yes, and that is something where Oaky really makes the difference, because as we all know, we have different options with the deals, and I challenge the hotels as well to really talk, for example, within their F&B manager, but also with the person who is responsible for the spa. Are they all aware of the added value that we can bring? And indeed, as you mentioned, to really work together in order to showcase the full potential of the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. And going back to the guest experiences, what's the role that technology plays in enhancing this guest experience? Because of course, right now we are, as you mentioned, that a lot of things, or actually the guest journey starts digitally.
Yeah.
So what's the role that technology plays here?
I think coming back to what I mentioned before, personalization, really understanding who that customer is and providing a personalized message to them. And that is where data comes, where you can use the data and really figure that out. But as well, segmenting, not having one particular message and sending that out to everyone, really segmenting, okay, the corporate customer, this is what they want, this is what they're looking for, and being able to use the data in your advantage and make sure that they are reached in the perfect way.
We actually saw that during the Oaky Awards this year,
exactly.
That one of the hotels was offering a tippy tent for kids.
Yeah.
I'm not a kid myself anymore, but I would have loved that.
Yeah, that's really a great example, because that also helps to create excitement before checking in. If you're a family and you can already tell your kids, hey, once we check in, there's a surprise for you. And they enter the room and they see a tippy tent. Yeah, that's something that is that will only add value to their stay.
Indeed, and it goes back to the emotional guest journey.
Exactly.
After a tiring day.
Yeah,
it's also nice that the kids can enjoy the tippy tent and maybe the parents relax a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I think with data, you should just use it, and technology, you should use it to your advantage, in order to get these great outcomes. Yeah.
And what about this kind of new, not so new anymore, trend of the experiential travel? How can hotels really contribute to these kind of experiences, like more in touch with the local culture?
Yeah, I think that's a very great trend, because there you can also make use of the local community and also showcase to the guest like specific things from your culture or the area where the hotel is based. So I think that's a really great new trend, and I love seeing great examples of hotels making use of it. You can be very creative with it. So yeah.
Yeah, I was actually in Vietnam last year, and I was offered a taste of the local cuisine, because they actually asked if I was interested in the local cuisine, what dishes had I tried before, and then they offered me like a 2-hour kind of banquet of local cuisine. That was so nice, and actually I keep recommending it to friends that go there, like go to that hotel and try the local cuisine experience, because it's really cool. And it makes you a bit closer, because it was also cooked by a Vietnamese family in kind of their house. So that was really nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I can only imagine.
So I think we've touched everything about the guest journey, also how you can help hoteliers really make the most out of the guest experience, how you can help bring the teams together. So I think now it's, perfect. Time for the shameless plug. Anything you would like to share?
Yes, I would like to share that we are starting with a newsletter. This will be sent out every month, and there we will add our tips and tricks in order for you to be more engaged with Oaky, and also to keep seeing the great results. You can subscribe to the newsletter by going to Google and search for Oaky newsletter, right?
Easy. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Nada. It was great having you on the podcast, talking about the guest journey, and I hope we can invite you soon again.
Thank you.